3, 2, 1.
Welcome to another episode of Let's Get Drunk with B-Rad. This is kind of a Mother's Day. It's Saturday. But day before Mother's Day, I went over to wish my mother a happy Mother's Day. And I stopped off at the liquor store, picked out a beer, and I thought it was a strong beer to do a beer review. So, if you can drink, don't drive. If you can drive, don't drink. And something near and dear to my heart, 22 veterans die a day to PTSD suicide. So, if you know someone suffering from PTSD, maybe he's just a veteran, she is just a veteran, reach out to him. Acknowledge that, just acknowledge him. A simple hi. Do you want to go get some lunch? Do you want to, go have a beer, something like that, go to the movies? Believe it or not, that could save their life. And we lose 22 veterans a day to PTSD suicide. So let's try to change that. One life is too many, so let's try to change that. Now, the beer I have for you today, let's go check her out. Okay, I'm not going to lie. Okay, I bought a 6-pack at the liquor store, Jacob's Liquor Store. If any of you in the Wichita area, you guys, they've got a great selection of beers. I suggest their west side, not their east side. Their east side is not very customer service orientated. I'm a working class man. I walked in there. I got a couple of their, they sell singles, but they were craft beers, so they were pretty expensive. I had like 2 beers that almost totaled $10, and they're kind of acting like I was a bum off the street. Okay, so with that being said, there's no excuse for poor customer service, especially when your business is customer service. So shame on you, East Side. But the West Side guys are very friendly, polite, and always willing to help. They've always willing to help me whenever I go in there. Matter of fact, when me and Mrs. B-Rad went in there a little while ago, there were some wine samples. The guy was a really good salesman, and just a little, knowing your job and everything, convinced us to buy a bottle of wine. I'm not really a wine drinker. Miss B-Rad likes a little wine, but this episode dedicated to my mom. Happy Mother's Day. I couldn't ask for a better mom, and I did technically kind of have a choice. A little something about me. I was adopted, so I could have got hit by any numerous families, but the family that adopted me was, like I said, I couldn't ask for a better mom to raise me and take care of me my whole life. So thank you very much, Mom. I very well appreciate you selected me as your son. All right, now this beer that I just randomly picked up, but everyone knows. Well, I don't know if everyone knows. I love mango. The mango anything. So when you put mango in beer, it's a different story. Okay, I've got Uinta. It's a Mangp Lime Pilsner, and let's start off by critiquing their little logo. I like it. It's pretty simple, but it's By the way, this is a seasonal beer, so I'm gonna guess a summertime beer. You got a lady like this is like the 50s or the 60s type throwback. Just it's like a retro label, and it's actually pretty nice. You need a brewing company out of I believe it's Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah. Okay, it's 5.3% alcohol by volume. It said on the website, Uinta stands for Uinta. Utah, but that's not true. There's a mountain range called Uinta near Salt Lake City, Utah, and that's what they named their brewery off of. A little something interesting about this brewery. This brewery's been around since 1993. The brewing company is actively participating in um, solar energy and wind energy, and they do encourage recycling. So they're kind of like an eco-friendly brewery, been around since 1993, and they do produce quite a few other beers. This is my first beer with this brewing company, and like I said, I've actually drank 4 out of the 6 pack. So it's first time I drank pretty much the 6 pack before I actually did a review. And but this is Let's Get Drunk with B-Rad. So come on, it's a little silly for me just to drink one beer when I buy the put together 6 packs, but that's okay. I have other things, There's like a go-to beer, but all right, you need a mango lime. Great. I give it a. We're just gonna go off of 5 point. I give them 5 point on the label and stuff. As you know, or I try to. I try to do a 1 to 5 scale, similar to Beer Advocate, Untapped, and all that, as far as the things go. And it goes well with anywhere. All right, they got like a nautical cap. Pretty sweet. Got a nautical cap with that. Points in the direction. Points in the direction of good beer. And of course, we have the official B-Rad's opener, the USMC. Don't leave home without it. All right. Now, I was a little skeptical about this beer because I haven't had real good luck with Pilsners. So, we have looks like a good looking head. It's not diminishing too much, so I'm going to give it a 3.5. Let's see what the smell. All right, I get a real limey. I smell just a hint of mango, and then of course you can smell the malts and stuff inside it. Maybe just a pinch of the hop in there. Just a nice, refreshing smell to it. I'm gonna give it a 3.9 on the smell, and the color of it. Color, I think it's kind of light. You can see through the glass, sort of. It's a little cloudy, but not too cloudy. And for color, I give it a 3.8 on the color. Now let's see how she tastes. All right. My first initial taste with this is I get that lime, and honestly, I don't. I mean, I like a lime and a Corona and everything, but the Bud Light lime was just. I felt like it was very had like a synthetic lime taste, not like a real lime taste, but this has a slight hint lime taste, and then after it sits in your mouth for a minute, you swallow it, you get that nice little kind of just a slight mango taste. Um, it's kind of light, refreshingly. It's not real fruity, but you get the lime and the mango. Very flavorful. You can taste that. This is, I would say, a go-to beer for me. If I'm inviting people over and we're pounding some down, and at 5.3% alcohol by volume, you can't go wrong with that. You can get buzzed in a hurry if that's your goal. Just remember, always drink responsibly. Always have a designated driver. If not, call Uber, call Lyft. There's always options. Call your kid. I know I did one time. All right. Now, you find yourself in Salt Lake City, Utah. There's a guy named Casey Patch. He's a Marine Corps pirate. Love the guy to death. He's a brother of mine, and he comes to you and he challenges you to a drink off, which that is very much something like a Casey Patch would do. Along with, I really like the term Gary Beckner, but Casey Patch don't sound quite as good. But I don't know if that offended my friend Gary Beckner, so I thought I would stop because, you know, if it offends him, somehow being my friend, and I'm trying to give him some kudos, I'll stop doing it because friendship's more than just nicknaming a move after him. But Casey Patch, I know, is not easily offended, and we'll call it the Casey Patch. So you get Casey Patch in the bar. You don't want to lose that bet. I'm going to do a little something for you. This is something where other beer reviews don't do for you. I'm going to see what the chuggability is. We have a great taste. I'm going to give this taste a 4.2. I love the taste. So, chuggability, let's see where it goes. Smooth. Very smooth. Really delightful. I mean, the mango and the lime, I didn't think would pair very well, but they pair really well. I like it. My first beer by Uinta, if I'm even saying that right. Great beer, great flavor. Well worth the money to get it. I think it's roughly about $8-9 a 6-pack. A go-to beer if you guys are entertaining it, and I can see why it's seasonal beer. This is something you really drink in the summertime or springtime like it is right now. So go out and get that beer, and just remember, I'm the one driving you down the road to a beer destination, hopefully beer destination that you'll enjoy with this Pilsner. Like I said, I've had some bad Pilsners. You know, the Metallica Internight was not the greatest. And I don't ever say that too much about any of my beer reviews, but I was a little disappointed. It was okay, but as far as two big companies such as Stone and Metallica, you think they would put together, you know, a better product, I feel, more tasteful product. No one that that's tried it has said, "Oh yeah, man, that's such a great beer." They just say it's okay. So come on, Metallica, come on, Stone. You guys are big names. Should be doing big things, especially with booze. Now, this is part of my show. I like to pay tribute to the men and women that serve their country and sacrifice it all. And that's the reason I can do this. I can drink. Me and Mrs. B-Rad like to go to the movies on the weekends, you know, Sundays, Sunday fun day. And these men and women that made the ultimate sacrifice for me and you, they had a calling and they fulfilled that calling. I have just a little bit of the good old Lead Slinger whiskey. So, there's only a swallow in there, I think. So let's finish her off. And of course, always the chesty puller wherever you are. Oh yeah. Mango lime, a little bourbon. And that is a finished bottle. Now, I don't have too much of America. So, either I'm going to have to buy a new bottle, or I will have to drink some out of my infinity bottle that I've been making for a minute. I think I'm about halfway. I got about a half a bottle so far. But I only poured just a little bit in that infinity bottle. Alright. One of our viewers had a little bit of misfortune in his family. And my condolences go out to Brad Lantz. Sorry for your loss, brother. I mean, your loss is my loss, and everyone else's loss in your life. Of course, I know that's hard to deal with. But this episode is not only dedicated to my mom, but Brad Lantz's brother. Till Valhalla. Brad Lantz, thank you very much. Scott Losky, brother, thank you very much. He sent me this well, shit. I don't know. The survival bracelet, the small A, gave me some challenge coins that were fucking badass. Thank you very much, Scott Losky. I appreciate it, brother. And Casey Patch, man. Casey Patch hit me out of the blue, invited me out uh, for Cinco de Mayo. I was in a little bit of funk, but just knowing that Marine Corps brother reached out to me and stuff, maybe pulled me out of my funk a little bit. Everyone gets into it a little bit every now and then. So, um, like I said, reach out to someone. Acknowledge, acknowledge that you care about them. I just want to say thank you. I appreciate everyone watching this show, and I know I'm not trying to be funny today and everything. I guess I have a lot on my mind, and I still want to give you guys a quality show. I still want to drive that truck down to your destination of your choice, and this week's is a Pilsner. Hopefully you find a great Pilsner. If this isn't your Pilsner, maybe I can help you find something else. And just don't forget, the best beer is your beer and free beer, and the beer that you like to enjoy at the end of the day. And there is no wrong or right to anyone's beer review or anyone's opinion. If you don't like, I don't like Coors Light, but I tell you what, if you want to come get together with me, we'll get together, we'll tell some stories, and we'll have some good times. And I'm hoping to get what do you call it? I'm hoping to get some guests here coming up. I got to put something together. I am trying to. If you ever watched any of my first videos compared to what my videos are today, I've evolved a little bit. I'm hoping to evolve a little bit more and to give you guys a little bit of more quality. I want to at least grow this channel to a few hundred people. I don't have to be big. I don't have to be famous or anything. I just love sharing my experience with you guys and my love of beer. I love beer. I'm a Marine Corps grunt, and freaking I drink my fair share of beers. And Facebook, I seen this thing on Facebook where Natural Light is looking for an intern. So I submitted my application, and I said there is no better person to be a Natural Light intern than a Marine Corps grunt that's probably drank enough Natural Light throughout his lifetime to fill Lake Michigan. And that's no lie, because when you're a poor Marine, that's only a Lance Corporal, it doesn't make a lot of money, and you like to get drunk, Natty Light is going to be there for you. It's really not that bad in taste, I feel. I mean, yeah, can you buy better quality beer like Budweiser or something like that? Yes, you can, but for the price, I feel the price and the product is very fair, along with that PBR. I mean, I feel the same way about PBR. I know people are like, oh my God, you're fucking some type of crazy crackpot. But I'm not some crazy crackpot. Well, I am, but thank you guys. Thank you for watching this angry program. We're so full of hate and rage. Of course, we are the only program that's been censored for being too cool. I like to say censored for being too cool, but maybe one day I will share why I was censored. So, it's all good. Thank you guys for watching very much, and please hit the subscribe button. Give me a subscribe. I've got 33 subscribers. Let's go up to 34. 34. And I can't forget my brother at Aeroplanes Brewing. Thank you guys for at least acknowledging me. I appreciate it. Hitting the like button on my B-Rad's Consumer Business Reviews. That's something on Facebook. If you want to look up B-Rad's Consumer Business Reviews, or you can look up some of my Marine Corps pages like 03 Dogs of War or 03 Grunts. Yes, I'm the asshole that owns those pages. I think I've got me and my friend, other Marine Corps grunt, we run these pages, and I think we do a great job of doing it. But if you're a troll and you trolled us a few times, then just get the fuck out, man. You don't have to leave a comment or any of that shit, alright? If you don't like my beer review, don't make a comment. Just leave. Okay, that's it's just simple. I don't go around trolling people on that on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or any of that. If I don't like your opinion, I just don't even acknowledge it. How about you do the same? Don't acknowledge it. If you don't like it, just you don't have to say anything. You don't have to give me the thumbs down or any of that stuff. Just fucking move on, man. I don't get on your page and say you suck and all that other stuff. Okay, I'm rambling on for 20 minutes, and I apologize. You know, some people might want to do a little drinking. Thank you guys very much. Aeroplanes, brothers, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and I promise you I'm going to be down for that tour here sometimes in the near future. And thanks everyone for watching. Semper motherfucking Fire.